Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Long time no talk. I know it's been about a month since I last posted a video, but I'm back. I'm ready to start filming again. I kind of lost my groove. I started a new job and I, kind of fell under the radar with YouTube, but I am back. I'm finally getting into the swing of things with my new job and figuring out a schedule when to film YouTube videos because my job is full-time. So yeah, so I got a couple requests on, not to toot my own horn, but like toot. I got a couple requests on Instagram saying that I should start a book club or I should talk about books on my YouTube. So that's what I'm doing today. I am always posting what books I'm reading, what books TikTok has made me buy, and my reviews and my whole, synopsis of the books that I have read. I even update, like, as I'm reading the book, how it's going, how I'm feeling about it on my Instagram stories. So if you guys are ever, looking for a review or, a recommendation, I'm gonna go ahead and link my Instagram down below so you guys could follow me there. I'm always posting about books on there. It's sickening, honestly. But yeah, so I am finally sitting down and filming a book. It's all in my head. I'm finally sitting down and I am filming a video all about the books I have been influenced to buy because of a little app called TikTok. Now, when I say I have been influenced to buy books, it is crazy. Just wait. I'm going to show you guys my whole pile of books that I have bought during the last few weeks of August and the beginning weeks of September. Brace yourself. It's like really heavy. Hold. Da, 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 da. These are all the books I have been influenced to buy. I know this doesn't look like a crazy pile or anything, and I may have a problem, but it is all well worth it because I love these books. I have read about 7 books out of this pile, and I am starting one today. I'm very happy to see that books are becoming a popular thing again. I am very happy that people are starting to go to Barnes & Noble like more and Romans more because of TikTok. Back when I was in middle school, it was not the cool thing to do. I've always loved reading. I've always been a reader. I genuinely enjoyed going to the library when I was little, and I really do have my mom to thank for that because she always signed me up for these like summer reading competitions where if you read a certain amount of books in the summer, you would get a prize at the end of it. So when she would enter us in that, that's when my love of reading began. I did it willingly. I never really fought her on it. You remember like in school when you would have like a reading log and you had to like read a book and like your parents had to sign, and I did those things willingly. Like I had no problem. That was my favorite type of homework to do. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, I love reading. I'm very happy I am on book TikTok because there's just so many books out there, and I have found an author, and I'm pretty sure if you're on TikTok and you have seen posts about this author, Colleen Hoover, she has become one of my favorite authors. I'm really obsessed with her books right now. As you can see, I just went on a binge. Like my goal is to own every single book that she has ever published. I mean, I'm sure there's like manuscripts and things that are unpublished, but the books that she's published, let me rephrase that then. My goal in life is to own every single book Colleen Hoover has out in stores. Call me a woman obsessed, but that is my goal in life right now. I know. That is my ultimate goal, and I think I'm getting there. I need to go on her website because she does have a website where she links all her books. So I am working my way through that list, and I think I'm almost there. But okay, so enough of me rambling. Let's get into the books that I bought. Now, I don't know if my big mouth is going to put in spoilers in this video, but when I go back and edit, and if I do notice that I talk about little spoilers, or I do decide to talk about some spoilers, I'm gonna go ahead and like insert something beforehand so you guys know, so that way nothing is spoiled if you want to read these books. And I will also put it in the in the title of my video. So how about we start with Colleen Hoover's books? So let me grab them real quick. So these are the books that I have bought from Colleen Hoover. I'm missing It Ends With Us because my boyfriend's sister is, well, she did read it, so she borrowed it, so it's at their house. But I did read It Ends With Us. I do own that book as well. But the books I own from Colleen Hoover right now are Layla. I've heard great reviews on this. I'm very excited to read this. Ugly Love. I have read this book, and let me tell you guys, I cried like a baby. This book really, it really had me like, it got my tear works going. I don't know if it was because I was going to start my period, but this book had me crying. I kept guessing and trying to predict what was going to happen. It was semi-predictable, but not predictable and the way you would think. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm really bad at explaining books. When people ask me, what is that book about? What is that book that you're reading? What is it about? And I can never break it down because in my brain, I'm literally seeing a movie play out, and if you're not in my brain, I can't explain it to you. I don't know. It's weird. But just know this book's amazing. I do recommend, if you are going to read any Colleen Hoover books, definitely read Ugly Love before November 9th because there's a correlation. It's a really, really small correlation. If you read November 9th before Ugly Love, it won't affect anything. But it was kind of cool to read Ugly Love before November 9th, so you'd be like, oh, I know what's going on, you know what I mean? So if you are going to start with any Colleen Hoover book, or if you want to pick up Ugly Love, November 9th is also on your TBR list, if you guys have read November 9th, to be read list, then I definitely say read Ugly Love first and then November 9th. I'm going to say something very controversial. Well, I don't know if it's controversial because I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this. Probably not. But I want to say, if I had to rank, because Ugly Love and November 9th and It Ends With Us, especially It Ends With Us, it was really popular on TikTok, still is. If I had to rank it, I would say that November 9th is my favorite Colleen Hoover book so far. I keep itching my nose. I am so sorry. I'm not picking it, I swear. But I would say Colleen Hoover's November 9th is my favorite book thus far. And then it would go Ugly Love, and then It Ends With Us. I read, the first book I ever read from Colleen Hoover was It Ends With Us, no thanks to TikTok. And I absolutely loved it. I was hooked from start to finish. I finished the book in a day. Same with Ugly Love and same with November 9th. That's what I love about Colleen Hoover as well. They're both very easy reads and you get lost. You literally forget time when you are reading Colleen Hoover's books. So, yeah, that's my opinion. All three books are great, but November 9th has my heart right now. And I am going to actually start, I don't know how to say this word. I read, but I don't even know how to say this damn word. Verity. I need to look up how to say it. I probably sound so dumb right now, but I don't care. I'm gonna start this book tonight, which I'm really excited about because everyone on TikTok keeps posting about it and they like are saying that their jaws dropped, they can't believe it, they like are tripping out, and I'm so excited for that. So I'm gonna, you know, keep my stand on November 9th for now, but that could change because I'm gonna read this tonight. And then I also got her books maybe someday. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm like so excited talking about this. I'm like Colleen Hoover. Maybe someday. Heart, Bones. And I told you guys I got Layla, and then I got All Your Perfects. I think I'm gonna read All Your Perfects after Verity, whatever how you say it. I'm gonna look it up. You know what? Let me look it up right now. Because I'm sick of saying it wrong. pronunciation. Let's see.
Verity.
Verity. Verity. Verity. She's dumb. So I'm gonna read Verity today. And then my next attempt will be, I think, All Your Perfects. All Your Perfects. Yeah, I'm very excited to read these. So yeah, guys, like, these are all the books from Colleen Hoover that I have been influenced to buy and read, and I regret nothing because she is an amazing writer and I'm thoroughly enjoying all her stories that she has come up with. Okay, moving on. Now, I get these TikToks that say convincing you to read X, Y, and Z, and then they show all these pictures and like all these what do you say, like all these like they're putting images in your head to like read books and stuff. And there's a series called Off Campus and it is very popular on TikTok. I think there's another series from Elle Kennedy called Briar You, and let me tell you, so I read The Deal, which is the first book in the Off Campus series. I'm a 26-year-old girl. This book had me feeling like I was 16 years old again. Like, this is such a cute book. Like, I was so into it from start to finish. If you guys are familiar with the reading app Wattpad, no offense to the author, because honestly, authors on Wattpad, if you find a good story on there, and I'm gonna get into it because there is an author on Wattpad that I have completely like fallen in love with. Like, I have fallen in love with her writing and she's so young and I see so much potential in the future. But let me go back to what I was saying. It just reminded me like of my high school days where I would read Wattpad stories, but this was like the more expensive, like published version of a Wattpad story. Very cute. I loved it. Like, I really do. I love the ending of the book. Like, it's very cute, but I think I can't say I don't like the ending because I do like the ending. Like, it was a great ending. But I'm hoping that when I go and pick up the other 2 issues, I think there's 2 more issues in the Off-Campus series, that they're like these characters from this book are talked about more. I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I think I decided in this video I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm really hoping it makes sense. Oh, I'm so sorry, my nose is so itchy. I don't know why. But I'm hoping that that makes sense. Like, I want to know more about the future of the 2 main characters. I'm very nosy and I tried Googling and I tried figuring it out, but I didn't want to read any spoilers from the other 2 books in the Off-Campus series. But I really loved it. I finished this in a day as well because I have problems and I just don't know when to stop. I'm like breaking a sweat right now because I'm kind of pissed at this book. That's right, Emily Henry. I'm a little upset at people we meet on vacation. Don't get me wrong, I did love this book. I love the story. I love the characters Poppy and Alex. They were such cute characters. Poppy was such a cutie, like a cute character. I loved her, and I loved the character Alex, and I loved their dynamic and their friendship and all of that. But not to sound offensive to Emily Henry, because, you know, she did write this amazing book, but I don't know why. I just wanted more from the ending. I don't know if she did that to make us as readers kind of guess away at their storyline. The epilogue gave me, I don't want to say it gave me nothing, and I keep, oh, there's a motorcycle shop or something by my house, and I swear they do it on purpose. They're making so much noise outside. But anywho, I'm so sorry if you hear that in the background. I hear it all day and it's so annoying. But anyways, as I was saying, The epilogue kind of gave me nothing, and it's kind of harsh to say, but I feel like everything she wrote in the epilogue I kind of already read in the book, if that makes sense. But everything that I kind of already figured in the, like, I wanted more of a future. I didn't want her to jump just 6 months from where they were at, you know what I mean? Like, they had 12 years of friendship and they deserved, I think, a little bit of a better ending. But other than that, it was still a great book. But I just really wish Poppy and Alex had more of an, you know, it's really hard to explain. Like, I'm telling you guys, I can't explain things for crap. But I just really wanted more for Poppy and Alex, and I think they deserve that, just because, you know, when you read the book you'll know. But yeah, so I liked it. I really did like it. I do want to read Beach Read, because I heard that's another one. There's a lot of mixed reviews on that, but I think I am going to pick it up because I do like the way Emily Henry writes. She paints a very vivid picture in your head. I felt like I was watching a whole movie the whole time. Like, she's really good at explaining people's demeanor. You just know what the characters are feeling, you know their movements, and you can just picture it all in your head. So it was a great book. I just wish Poppy and Alex had a little bit of a better ending. Moving on, I read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I heard a lot of people did not like, a lot of people love the book and a lot of people dislike the book. I saw one girl, she had a very valid point that she kind of didn't connect with the characters and she didn't really feel anything. Like, there was no emotion for her because she didn't really like some of the storyline plots and like how it ended and all that. I could see that. Like, it, you know, the character Evelyn Hugo, she was kind of messy, but I thought it was still a good read. Was it my favorite? No. A lot of people really hyped this book up to be something truly spectacular, but in my opinion, it was a great book, nicely written, but it was just missing something. I don't know. I don't know what exactly it was missing, what was missing for me personally, but it was a great book. I also finished this in like a day and a half because, you know, it did capture my attention and I was hooked and I was intrigued with the story. Like, it was great, don't get me wrong, but it was just missing a little oomph for me, like a little something. I don't know, but it was good. It was very interesting to hear the story of Evelyn Hugo. I saved the best for last, and when I say best for last, I mean the book that has been the most hyped up on my For You page on TikTok, and that is the Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. Now, I have a wishy-washy review on this book itself. So I saw a lot of people talking about how overrated it was, and I don't think it was overrated. I thought it was actually a really good book. I think all the books are really good that have been, you know, bought by me because of TikTok. I think people that said that may have not really enjoyed a slow burning book. I myself believed the first couple of chapters were too slow. Like, it was too slow burning. I don't want to give too much away, but I felt like once I got past the like first 5 chapters, that's when things started picking up, and I could see someone who is an impatient reader saying that, oh no, like this story is not for me, like I don't see, you know, it going anywhere, I'm just gonna give up on it. Do not give up on this book. It is such a good book. Once you get past like the brutal like first couple chapters, I promise you it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Catalina and Aaron Blackford, they are the best book characters I've read about thus far. Sorry, Colleen Hoover, I love you, but it, like, their storyline, if you've read this book you'll understand. Like, it is just so cute and heartwarming, Oh my gosh, I enjoyed this book. I thoroughly enjoyed it once I got past the rough chapters. It is so worth it. It is so worth it. So I would not say that it's overhyped. I just say people need to have patience, and once you get to that like the good chapters, oh, it's so worth it. So I definitely recommend it if anybody is in for like a spicy slow burn book. This is for you. This is a good one. Okay, so I know I mentioned that I wanted to talk about a Wattpad author that I am completely obsessed with, and I am like hooked on her readings. Let me pull it up. I hadn't been on Wattpad since 2014, since I was like, well, but how old was I, like 18, 19 years old? Like, I stopped going on Wattpad because I was just kind of over some of the stories. But from what I remember, like, I still have some of my like my old books that I like archived from back then. But I was scrolling on TikTok one day and this girl popped up and she started talking about a book that she read because of a past relationship she once had. She kind of spoke on it, and then she posted that she was an author on Wattpad and this was the story of her book. So, you know, me being nosy, I went on to Wattpad to find this author, and I was hooked from the first couple. Like, you guys might be like, oh my god, like, why are you 26 years old and talking about Wattpad? Don't knock it till you try it. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, this girl has the potential to get her book published. So it's cute because on her Instagram, you know, she doesn't go by her actual name. She goes by the character's name in the book, which is Naomi Black. I'm trying to find the author. One second. I'm like crazy. Okay, so this is the author. I hope you guys could see it. It's Thinking of Thoughts, and these are her two books. So she has In Between the Lines and Even the Playing Field. She's currently still writing In Between the Lines. Oh my gosh, why is my book not sliding? So she's currently still writing In Between the Lines, and she's already finished Even the Playing Field. I have already finished reading Even the Playing Field. I read it twice because it is that good to me. It is such a great Wattpad story, and she's done it again with In Between the Lines. I have all my notifications on for when she updates like chapters, and some days she does update 2 chapters, which is amazing. And I know she's in the works of putting another Wattpad story out, so she's making it kind of a series. So good, so smart, I love it. So if you guys are interested, her Wattpad is Thinking of Thoughts, and her Instagram as well. Let me show you guys. Thinking of Thoughts. Her Instagram is Thinking of Thoughts, right? I'm gonna go ahead and link this all down below if you guys are interested, if you guys like to read Wattpad stories. This is not one of your like fan fiction kind of things going on. Like, it's actually really good, and I do see her potentially being published in the future because she's so young, and for her to be able to write such a lengthy story with such great details at such a young age. I think she's like still in college, so I believe I want to say she's like 19 or 20 years old. I could be wrong, but she seems like such a sweetheart. And yeah, so that's another story or books that that TikTok has convinced me to read or buy. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little different. I absolutely loved filming it. It was so much fun to sit here and talk about the books that I've read and the books that I'm excited to read and I have purchased. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you're subscribed every time. Oh, subscribed every time. Hit the notification bell so you are notified every time that I post, and subscribe so you can keep up with me. I'm gonna link my Instagram down below so you guys can also follow me on there, keep up with my stories, because I do post a lot of stories. I'm a little story fanatic. But yeah guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.